Welcome back. This is Cartoon Recapped. Today we'll show you a 2018 fantasy comedy cartoon called The Stolen Princess. Be aware of heavy spoilers. Sit back and enjoy the show. Two sorcerers, Finn and Chernomore, have an intense magical duel in favor of saving Finn's beloved wife, Princess Nina. Finn gains the upper hand at first but is defeated by Chernomore, who deceives him by stepping on a force field, and loses all of his magic powers and youth, which then transfers to Chernomore. Nina is transformed into a stone statue in exchange for her power of love as a source of his magic. In the present day, Ruslan, a wandering artist who dreams of becoming a knight, is doing a small play written by an eccentric and an aspiring playwright, Lester, in which he plays the role of Finn and Chernomore. In the castle lives an adventurous and kind princess named Mila. She is bored with her life and her overprotective father, King Vladimir, is forcing her to get married, despite her longing to explore the world and have adventures. One night, she sneaks out and is almost harassed by two gangsters until Ruslan arrives. He saves Mila from the men and they escape. When the two are alone, Ruslan, afraid of being judged by his status, claims to be a knight. The next day, they share romantic moments as they develop their feelings for each other. Unfortunately, much to Ruslan's surprise and horror, Mila is kidnapped via a tornado by Chernomore. He tries to pursue Mila, but fails to do so and is knocked unconscious. When he regains consciousness, he is confronted by the king, who mistakenly accuses him of abducting his daughter. Ruslan tries to tell the truth, but no one believes him. Realizing Chernomore is real, he consults Lester and they set off to the cave where a wise cat lives. The cat tells Ruslan that every century, Chernomore abducts a princess who is in love and uses the power of her love to replenish his magical powers. Many have set out to defeat him, but all have perished. The two ask for help on where to find Mila, so he reveals to them a magic vortex where they discover a magical place and he gives them a pea pod as a gift. When they reached a cliff, a hamster suddenly steals the pod and they pursue it. But they realize that they are supposed to give it to him and unlock a bridge built from a dragon's skeleton. Meanwhile, at Chernomore's castle, Mila awakens in a bed and encounters Chernomore, who informs her of his plans to turn her to stone once he has made use of her love for Ruslan. She tries to escape using the wizard's magical hat that makes the user invisible. Despite Chernomore casting a spell that makes all of the desserts in his castle come alive and attack Mila, she manages to defeat them. Whilst avoiding Chernomore, she discovers the other princesses who were kidnapped by him and turned into stone. When Ruslan and Lester arrive at the cave, they meet a strange old man who holds a staff similar to a wizard and ask for help on where to find Finn. However, the old man reveals he is Finn. But due to him having no contact with the outside world for too long, he is too paranoid to communicate with. With the help of Ruslan's plan, they pretend to be wizards who are casting a spell to lure him down. Finn, believing that his powers are restored, tries to stop them. Ruslan and the gang pretend to be dead, only for them to contain Finn. When they get him, Ruslan asks where to find Chernomore and how to stop him. Finn tells them that his castle is made of spiky rocks and the source of his power is in his beard, asking him to cut it off, but no one was able to do that. And he tells Ruslan that he needs a magic sword in order to do that. After asking for the directions on where to find the sword, they locate it, but it is guarded by an army of skeletons and the animated head of a decapitated giant. The giant challenges Ruslan in exchange for the armor and sword, but Ruslan manages to defeat all of them and they go to Chernomore's castle. When they get to the castle, they split up to find Mila. Ruslan finds Mila in a different outfit and appearance and she tells him that she does not need rescuing, for she is happy at this place. This breaks Ruslan's heart. Feeling down, he slowly leaves the place. Suddenly, a giant monster attacks them. Lester tries to convince Ruslan to fight, but he's too heartbroken to do so. Their bird gets Mila's pendant and makes Ruslan realize that he is being deceived by Chernomore and he gains the courage to fight the monster. After defeating the monster, they go to the place where Mila is kept and Ruslan and Chernomore, who transforms into a dragon, engage in an intense duel. Ruslan is defeated at first, but manages to incapacitate Chernomore by cutting his beard. Chernamore loses his powers and the stone statues, and Finn turn back to normal. Ruslan tries to escape with Mila, but they are trapped in the force field the same way as Finn did before. Ruslan sacrifices himself by pushing Mila out of the trap, leaving him incapacitated. Mila and Lester tries to save him, but is interrupted by the three knights, resulting in Ruslan's soul being zapped from him and leaving him lifeless. Enraged, Mila fights the three knights and defeats them all, including Chernamore, who is tied up. Mila mourns for the apparent death of Ruslan and says that she loves him so much. A now rejuvenated Finn appears and brings back Ruslan's life. The two reunite, including Lester and Finn, and Nina reunite as well. Ruslan confesses that he is not a real knight, but Mila accepts this. She tells him she still loves him no matter what, and they share their first kiss. Finn conjures up a fireworks display, and they all live happily ever after. Thanks for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.